What is up, everybody? This is Mark with the Mic, and this is another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Inc. I'm Mark the Mic. I'm joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And I survived the hot wings of death.
Congratulations.
Yes. It was fun. You know, the funny thing is I was fucking hungry. And I think that's what motivated me the most, because I was waiting to eat, and I was starving. So by the time we got the wings, I just wanted to eat. I was like, let's hurry up. Let's fucking eat this shit because I'm starving.
Hell yeah. Why not?
But yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't, like, I would say the bomb, the one called the bomb could go fuck itself. Like, seriously. That one is just molten lava and asphalt. That's what it is. And that one I think is made to just take you off the list of things. Other than that,
what's that now? This is from the
Hot Ones.
The Hot Ones challenge.
Yes.
Okay.
So me and Tenacious T, Tommy, we've been watching. Like I've been watching the show since it started, and then we kind of put him onto it, and then me and him started watching a lot of them, and we were like, yo, we should try this one day. And then we were like, you know what? And then we saw it, and we were like, it was like 130 altogether, like for all the hot sauces and shit. And it was like, yo, you want to go half and half, and we fucking do it. I'll probably put it on Twitch, whatever. I don't care. And then that's what happened. We put it on Twitch. It's live. You can watch it on Twitch. It's on YouTube right now on Mark with the Mic on YouTube. So if you want to watch us eat wings and get hit by the bomb, yeah, there you go.
Yes, sir.
There was some really bad news within this week. Bad and good, and we just read some really bad one. One Big E almost breaking his neck. Well, he fractured his neck.
He said it was broken. They have reports from a doctor saying it was broken.
So I think his last update, he said he has fractures on two of his things, but he doesn't need surgery for it. So that's a really good thing. They just had to align it and it heal itself, kind of thing.
Okay, so, good.
So that's good. Like, everyone's like, oh, this could be a career-ending history. I was like, yo, did you hear what Big E said? He said, like, he doesn't need surgery. That was the big thing. Like, if he needed surgery, then they would have had to open his neck, and then it would have been, like, the first stage of what Austin went through.
Okay.
And Edge. So that's something he didn't know. Like, that was the point that you don't want to get to. Is like, if you had to go through the surgery that Edge and Austin did, then like when you come back and if you ever wrestle again, like you had to limit your moves, you had to chill out with certain things and things like that. But good news, he doesn't need surgery. He'll probably be out like 6 months, 4 to 6 months, depending on how the treatment goes and things like that. And we love that he's in good spirits. We love the love that he got, because it's really nice to see the whole wrestling community of the world, like the whole wrestling community, like from New Japan to AEW to Impact Wrestling to NWA, all send their love to Big E. So it was nice to see.
True story.
It shows like how loved he is backstage. So get well, Big E. We'll miss you.
Let the power of positivity heal your neck.
Yeah. And Xavier and then Kofi avenged them. See, now you have a reason to wear like Avenger gear.
Oh no.
There you go. And then lately, like breaking news right now, like Scott Hall is not doing so well at all. Scott Hall is reported on life support after suffering 3 heart attacks brought by blood clots after complications to his hip surgery. So that's very scary, and I really hope he pulls through. Again, get well, Scott Hall. I hope it doesn't. Yeah, that's really tough right there.
I understand.
Damn. All right, let's go through. I've been playing 2K22. It's a lot better than last year's. I'll tell you that much.
When did the last one come out? Yeah, last year or the year
2 years ago.
Okay.
So they gave them like about 2 years to work on this game. It is it plays a lot better. I just see the improvements it made, like especially in the gameplay and stuff like that. It's actually enjoyable. I've been playing the showcase mode. I haven't started the my career shit, but I've been watching videos of it and it looks hilarious.
I mean, I've already seen some shenanigans.
Yeah.
As in the engine doing what it do, which is sometimes not what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And I think that's hilarious, but it's nowhere near as bad.
Yeah, it's not
2K20.
It's not game breaking. It's like not shutting your game. Oh, actually, no, it was shutting your game off at one point.
The day one server issues are something that you can't.
Yeah.
Somebody was bringing it up. It was like it's almost impossible in the modern age when there are so many people ready for a release.
Yeah.
That the servers will not go down in flames.
Oh, so that makes sense.
That's kind of expected. It's a sad thing that nobody's figured it out yet because it keeps happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You would think it happens every time with a game, but that's not a part of what's wrong with any, if at all, with 2K22. So don't worry about that. That'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
So how's the actual game play?
It plays good. It kind of like give you a combo system kind of to work with, so you could combo break and things like that. It's kind of a guessing game to counter sometimes. Like you have a counter button for strikes, but then you also have like you have to press the same button at the same time, and you could counter that way as well. The combo breaker and shit. I think it's 4 moves per light and heavy, so you have a total of 8 like wrestling moves, and then the rest is strikes and like other stuff.
Okay.
But it's good so far. I gotta play more. I have to play, like, get more in depth. I've been looking at the creations because I really don't want to spend hours creating people, so I'm waiting for the good ones to come out. I'm waiting for Matt Cardona. I'm waiting for Brian Myers. I'm waiting for... Damn, I've seen a lot of the AEW guys. I've seen Carmelo Hayes. I've seen... There's quite a few up right now, so... I've seen Dan Housing. I don't like... I think he's too... They made him too brolic. Like, Dan Housing is not that strong, like, that muscular. He's kind of thin. So... Yeah, I'm just looking, seeing like the update stuff, and it's good so far. Like, I'm actually really digging the game. I liked what they've been doing. The showcase mode is pretty dope. I'm kind of halfway through the showcase mode, and I haven't played much of the other modes. I tried out GM mode. I started doing it the first one. I picked who I picked. I picked William Regal. I was like, all right, I'll be William Regal, and. Yeah, I'm running NXT. I got Roman at my first round pick. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'll put the Federation on Roman's back. Anyway,
let's see what it do.
It's a good game. It's been getting positive reviews too. It got an 8 from IGN. It got I think I didn't see GameSpot's. But it's been getting pretty solid reviews. It's been getting like within 7s and 10s, which it's a big difference compared to the 3s
very big.
And 2s it got for 2K20. So
very big difference.
Yes. So I'm enjoying it. It's good. Check it out if you're interested. Right now, like overall scores are 4.4, so that's not bad.
Yes, sir.
Metacritic is 73%. So that's actually not bad. So, yeah, check it out if you want. I might have to get a physical down the road because I have all the games and I just got it digitally. So, I might have to get the physical one down the road. I won't wait till that shit's dirt cheap, though, and I'll buy it. But, yeah, definitely check it out. Let's go on to the weekend wrestling. So, Monday Night Raw. Where did I put it? There we go. Monday Night Raw, we kick off with RK Bro defeats Dolph Academy and Seth Rollins to become the tag team champions. That match was so fucking good.
I think it was probably the best match of the night, and the night had some pretty good matches. I'm not gonna lie, but damn, that was the energy.
Yeah.
The energy was so high. Like
Yeah.
that was hype. I'm glad they won. Although I'm a little sad.
Yeah.
You know, my avatar is still Otis face.
Yeah.
So, kind of sad. But congratulations to RK. Bro,
Revolution.
is that 2-time or is that 3-time?
2-time.
I don't remember. Okay, 2-time.
Revolution was this week too, right?
That's right.
So we gotta review that.
Okay.
I guess. Okay. So we'll do that in the end, I guess, or before the AEW review. So then I'll go into each other. But yeah, I was pretty much what I said to Minion. I was like, all right, so Monday Night Raw was like, with this tag team match, they looked at the AEW one and they're like, hold my beer. This match was fucking fantastic. It was so good, and I think everyone looked strong in this, and they all fucking did their thing. And it lasted about 40 minutes into it was like the first hour of Raw, which was great. So
yeah,
loved it.
It was just a very, 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 very like high energy, high impact, and fun match.
Yeah, and that RKO with on a Gable was cool.
Say that again.
The RKO on Gable when he did the backflip.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. Dana Brooke defeats Tamina for the 24/7 title.
It was more of a story thing.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? I'm not upset with them, because you know why? They're doing something consistently with the 24/7 championship besides them running around like idiots.
I'm waiting for R-Truth to sneak in between them two.
What has he been up to?
I don't know.
He's probably making more music videos.
He's planning. He's making a blueprint.
I would love to see R-Truth for the construction helmet on with the big ass, comically huge blueprints.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get my baby back.
He'll have like the Omega plan for the death match.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Mm-hmm. I looked at. I think it was like last week. Last year, that was our cover of the Omega plan for the death match, and you see him like with the title. Yeah. If we use that as the podcast cover. We had The Miz target his insults on his hometown.
Okay.
It worked. Like, Miz had a hero's ovation, and then he was like, "Fuck you guys."
That's what he do.
Yeah. Braun Baker makes his Raw debut with Tommaso Ciampa, defeats Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode.
Pretty cool. I see they continue on the rivalry.
Yeah. Omos defeats Apollo Crews.
Again? Why do it this way? Apollo was... Well, he was a promising a retooling of a very bland character, and now he's dead at the hands of Omos.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
You know what I will say?
What?
In this whole thing, I understand what they're doing. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Not every giant man can be fooled and rolled up. I understand. So again, him not losing is not my problem.
Yeah.
My problem is when you put him against a man that has this giant man on the outside in Commander Aziz, and nothing goes down for almost the entire match. I think you wasted an opportunity.
Yep. 100%.
That's my disappointment with this.
Yeah, they haven't really done nothing with him. We got Edge embracing the darkness and the blue light, and he's been killing with the promos. I give him all the credit. We had Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan defeat Queen Zelina and Carmella to earn their spot, and now it's a 3-way for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles.
I mean, I'm not mad, right?
Yeah.
But I do kind of feel it's kind of lame.
Yeah.
Just how everything is going on with the tag team.
Yeah.
It kind of feels... Because I was asking you earlier, what day is it? And it's 2... You said it was like, it's not like 3 weeks till WrestleMania, basically. And I'm like, yeah, this kind of feels like a last-minute thing. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
It just... You feel the last minute of it. So that's the only thing I don't like.
Finn Balor defeats Austin Theory by DQ, and then Damian Priest razor edges. The Prince.
Yeah. Jesus, that was me.
What's
What's up with that new vest? What's he wearing?
He looks cool. He looks like a Puerto Rican taker.
Oh shit.
He just needs a tear in his eye.
Oh, well, we listen. We ain't trying to put bodies in this man's closet now. Come on.
Maybe we are. Anyway. And then the end of Raw, Kevin Owens extended WrestleMania invite to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Officially after Stone Cold accepted already?
No, Austin accepted it the next day.
That was after Raw? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, he did it right. it was on time.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Austin answered back the next day and said he would be there. He gonna whoop his ass, pretty much. Anyway.
Well, I mean, at least he put effort into it, right?
Yeah.
There was a trailer for it.
Yeah.
And they made that a big deal, so that's fine.
Let me get the Revolution results as well. And the freaking Impact had a special this week too. And I was like, Jesus Christ!
As in what?
They had a special Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did not catch that. I saw the main show though. Pretty good.
It was good. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. Like, I'm still like going through it, so I feel bad. Like, our reviews for the Impact is late. I was like, yo, they be doing shows on us left and right. I gotta catch up with these shits.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they had one. It was good. Let me just get this go. Oh damn it! I had it. All right, we're good. All right. Let's go to NXT NXT 2.0. We start off with Winnie Chu and Dakota Kai. They defeat Raquel Gonzalez and Cora Jade.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it, but shenanigans were involved, right? So that's why they lost, not because they got beat.
All the shenanigans. But it was a good match.
Yes, sir. I appreciate how Toxic Attraction, they keep escalating the stuff they do up there. This time they had the shirtless waiters, and then they would Mandy with the stink face.
Yes.
And then she ordered the minions to go and get the job done. So yeah, that's all we have. What we have. I wasn't expecting it though. Not those two.
Yeah.
What about you?
You know what? I wasn't expecting them to beat the finals. So I'll say that much. I thought it was gonna be Raquel Gonzalez, Cora Jade versus Aew and Kaylee Ray. So it surprised me, but it was a good match. I'm very happy, and I liked Windy Chu. So I'm like, all right, cool. We got Phelan, Hennenly versus Tiffany Stratton.
I'm used to seeing the girl Phelan Hennenly. I don't know if she had the same name, but she was on Dark a few times.
Okay, she just came out of nowhere. She beat her. It was okay match.
I see they got something. Obviously, this is a story thing going on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the guy's gonna get booty now. Yay.
It was not bad though. I appreciate that, at least not, because NXT 2.0.
Yeah.
A lot of the people just seem like random matches and stuff. So at least it seems they're more focused on having some of the wrestlers actually have more things going on.
Yeah,
that's fine.
That's good. We were all for that. We got Grayson Mahler defeats LA Knight in the last man standing match.
There you go. And I mean, there's I could say the conclusion.
Yeah.
To one of the major storylines they started, and. Not bad. I actually liked the match. They did leave the ring for most of it, which is what I think you should be doing in these types of matches with no rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's cool. Obviously, he had his bodyguard outside.
Mm-hmm. And he used him to win.
It was 2, but it was 2-on-1. So you know what it was.
Yeah. We got another Dusty semifinal. Io Shirai and Kaylee Ray defeat Casey Carrazzo and Kaden Carter.
Pretty good. I'm sad. I'm sad.
Yeah, I wanted Kaden Carter and Casey win.
I just wanted one like real tag team to get to the finals. That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going for them as well, and I was sad when they lost. Sorry. We got tag team champion Imperium defeats MSK through the DQ with the Creed brothers.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Again, they are keeping their rivalry going pretty strong, and like that was a good ass match. So.
And then our main event is Dolph Ziggler defeats Braun Breaker and Tommaso Ciampa to be the NXT champion.
I wasn't expecting this at all. It's pretty cool.
I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what they're going to go with this. And, yeah, congrats, Dolph Ziggler, new NXT champion.
See, when they tell you that stalking doesn't always pay off, just look at Dolph Ziggler. He stalked Mandy Rose to NXT.
Yeah.
And he won a championship.
There you go.
Shame on him.
There you go. Something that hit Alexa Bliss just posted easily like, oh, I never won the NXT title.
Really? Okay.
Mandy, you better watch yourself. She crazy.
Yeah, all right. You say that. All right. Don't start trouble, Merc.
She crazy.
I'm just saying. Don't give her any ideas.
I'm just saying. She said it. I didn't tell her to say it. She watching you, Mandy.
I mean, we all are, but
she watching that title.
She needs to fight Nikita Lyons. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I'm actually fine with it. I wouldn't mind Alexa Bliss versus Mandy Rose for the NXT title.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
But I would hope they do some work instead of just showing up and then winning. You know what I mean?
Because I think so WrestleMania, as I know, so Stand and Deliver, NXT Stand and Deliver is going to be like at 12 o'clock on Saturday.
Okay.
So now you're going to have 12 o'clock on Saturday and then 6 o'clock at WrestleMania starts.
I mean, how big is the gap? Is it 3? Is it going to be like a 3-hour pay-per-view?
It's going to be like 2 hours. At least 2.5 hours. NXT usually is about 2 hours. 2.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So much wrestling. Oh, man. That weekend's going to be fucking busy. Anyway.
I know. It's not just WWE and mad people got events going. A lot of the independents and a lot of stuff I want to see because I think like Ember and those guys stuff like the Federation she's doing.
Yeah.
They got stuff like a lot of different people.
Man, yeah, so. That's what happens, especially when WrestleMania comes into your town. Like all the independents are also working that town as well to capitalize on all the wrestling fans there. So it's all good. Enjoy wrestling.
Can't wait.
What do you give Raw? Because I forgot to ask the grade.
Raw, I give it A-.
I give it A.
That was really good. I had one minor disappointment with the almost thing. I feel like they're kind of failing on the way they're doing it. Just a little bit.
I agree with that. And NXT 2.0?
I got to give it like a B+.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to give it B+,
I give it
as well.
I mean, the big moment is Dolph Ziggler winning. That, the last man standing match, right?
Yeah.
I thought that was very good. Most of the matches were really good. The tag matches, the men's tag was very good. The women's tag match is just the only reason I kind of give it a lower score is maybe I'm just a little salty about who won and lost.
Yeah.
That's about it. But other than that, you know what? I'll give it an A-. There you go. I'll be fair.
I think I'm going to give it A- because there are a lot of big things that happened on the show. And, Ziggler winning, I'm actually really happy about. So, there you go. All right, so let me get the Revolution thing, and then we can run through the matches.
And wait a second. Now, this was that was last week's, right? That was for the 8th. We forgot about that interview with Last Legend calling out freaking Nikita Lyons. Yo, that was... listen, there's a time and a place and certain characters you can use to do that. Yeah. And they found the right people. That's all I got to say. I'm not trying to say Last Legend... She can't capture. It's wrong to just say, "Oh, she ghetto," but she good at being ghetto, and her having a basically like a Wendy Williams talk show. It works because she's good at
Yeah.
it. And trying to start trouble with Nikita Lyons, like, all right, this is pretty good. So.
Yeah. What's it about? And that dress. Yeesh.
Ah, jeez. She's one of the best follows. I'm just saying. You want to see somebody not only be extremely attractive, but also kick shit ridiculously accurate and good. Follow her, please.
And she's actually very responsive too.
And you know what? I'm not gonna lie. It's very easy to see why she has so many fans so fast. But she also, like, if people send I already saw, like, she got cool ass fan art and shit. I'm like, all right, damn, it's dope.
So yeah, she's actually
not drop the ball on her.
Yeah, she's very responsive for her fans and shit. So that's cool. It's cool. She makes me a bigger fan every time I see these things. So it's good. We're gonna run through Aew Revolution just because it was right before Dynamite and we were running through it. Did you watch any of the buyout ones?
I wanted to see the House of Black one, but I had to watch the pay-per-view like right before I went to work, so I did not get to see everything.
So Hirsch versus Statlander, I'll give it 2. It was an okay match, it wasn't nothing special. Hook versus QT Marshall, I'm gonna give a B. I'm gonna give a 4 because I just love to see QT Marshall get his ass kicked.
Did he throw him around?
Yeah, it was actually a match. Like QT had some offense and stuff like that, but it was just a fast match though, and I just like seeing Hook beat the shit out of QT, so I'm very biased with that. Anyone that's fighting QT Marshall, you might get an A from me.
That's messed up.
House of Black versus Death Triangle. I thought the match was a fun match. It was a good way to highlight the team. Again, I don't like. I do not like their tag team move of Black and King.
Did they even get to do it though?
They did.
Didn't they get like? I thought the end of the match was like the mist to the face or something like that.
Yeah. Well, they were going for that, and then they did it after the match.
I got you.
Yeah. It was a good match though. I actually enjoyed it.
But I see. Here's the thing. I see the story ramifications from that. That's what I did get to see.
Yeah.
And so I think him doing that might turn Redbeard.
Yeah.
Because there was a promo about somebody who was trying to ignore their past and stuff. And,
yeah.
You know, he was kind of dark. He was the Bludgeon Brother.
And there's a lot of talks of Wyatt quietly signing with AEW.
I mean, listen, if you got him and the other guy, why not?
Yeah. I would just say, like, this could be like AEW's version, like the Ministry of Darkness, and just have them take over the title scene.
I prefer them to not do that. I prefer them to come up with something original.
Yeah. Well,
don't make him like some deity that you pray to or something like that.
I feel like they go not like take like I'm just saying like it's gonna look like the Mystery of Darkness just because it's dark, it's goth and shit like that, and there's not a lot of teams like that that were good in that way. So that's the one thing I compare it to. Like when Corporate Ministry happened, I was like I don't know what I want. Anyway.
Yeah, I just hope it can be original. That's all I want.
I think, especially with Black's promos and stuff like that, I think it's unique into itself. It's always gonna get compared to certain things. It's always gonna get compared to Mystery of Darkness. It's gonna get compared to the Wyatt family and things like that. But for what he's doing right now, it's original. One thing I give it, I like his promos. I like the promos with the other guys too. So they're doing good with that. Mm-hmm. The match itself was good. I'll give it a 3.75.
Okay.
Jericho versus Eddie Kingston kicked off the show.
Yes, sir. Very good match.
That was actually one of my favorite matches of the night.
That was actually one of my favorite, like, older Jericho matches, to be honest.
Very good, hard-hitting match. It was a fight. And I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give this match a 4.5.
I'm going to give that match a 4.5. It is... No, it's not my favorite match. There is one more.
There's one over.
I know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know what I'm saying. Yeah. It's going to get a 4 or 5, but it's highly recommended to watch that match.
Yes. One thing I give it credit also is the fact that I had very low expectations with this match.
No,
I knew it was going to be...
I saw him get into shape, and
Yeah.
I figured he was going to be better than he has recently. I'm
Yeah.
talking about Jericho. So I didn't think it was going to be bad. You know what I mean?
I thought it was just gonna be like a brawl, like a straight out brawl, like them just and going to DQ or just like. I felt like the match was not gonna be like a complete match and stuff like that. So when they went in and they actually fought and they actually had a full match, it was like, all right, cool. I'm digging this. It was actually really good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Next match was the AEW Tag Team Championships: Jurassic Express, Red Dragon, and the Young Bucks, all fighting for the title.
I thought it was okay. It wasn't the best, especially not this. The night later, we have a better match, in my opinion. But I won't say it was bad.
So it was okay. Like, again, I have my issues with when it comes to Young Bucks and just like the spot fest kind of shit. Mm-hmm. If you go to Monday and you see the style of that match, and then you go to here, you see the difference of storytelling, and that's the one thing that that Monday I like more than this one. I just wish, again, slow it down a little bit. Fucking sell a couple moves. Don't keep getting right back up, and then straight up, y'all making me see that Jungle Boy has a bionic neck, and there's a lot of things that are not gonna take him out. So if you put him in a singles match, I don't expect him to get pinned because he has a rubber neck and kicking out every fucking pile driver.
True enough.
So be consistent in how you sell him, and that's a problem. Like, I feel like he kicked like moves that he should not be kicking out, like he's been kicking out on, and I realized that the Schoolboy pin has pinned more people than the Canadian Destroyer.
Yes.
So
yes,
I give the match I'm gonna give it a 3. Like it was alright. Like for the credit of the athletes that's in the match, and like, again, it was a good watchable match. It just I get lost without like story. Like I want to see someone sell. I want to see someone build the hot tag and things like that, and that's what I want to see. So you get some points lost off of that. You got Keith Lee, Orange Cassidy, Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks, Rollo, and Christian Cage, face of the Revolution ladder match.
The Sonic Ring Challenge.
This was such a missed opportunity to not have Sonic like fucking like sponsor this match.
But yeah,
Tony Khan, Sonic 2 like right around the corner.
Tony Khan, you messed up. I thought it was very good up until the point where they left the ring. I thought the match to me was going to be like a 4.5, and then as soon as they left the ring, and it just felt like it sucked the wind out of the match because they had to fill the time.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about when they did the dive off the stage. They to the chasing each other up the ramp and fighting and up and down. It was like that part didn't feel like it added anything to the match.
I have the same problem. Also, I just had like there was like times that you could have had some good spots between like Keith Lee Warlow and Keith Lee Hobbs. I understand Keith Lee Hobbs, like, you're kind of saving it for when they right now they are in a rivalry, so you kind of want to save it for their match. But there's like those marquee moments of you could just have a standoff and have them go toe to toe, a couple moves back and forth. Warlow's another powerful dude. You could have them go toe to toe, back and forth, and things like that. So I feel like there was a missed opportunity there for that.
Yeah. I think they trolled too hard.
Yeah.
Like they teased it, and then they took it away, and it was like, well, then you didn't bring it back. Give us a little bit.
Yeah, right? And then Ricky Stark dying.
That was just like, I don't think he thought that through.
Yeah.
He was just like, what am I'm gonna powerbomb you? Yeah, you're gonna powerbomb.
Like,
I'm just, where you gonna land? I don't know. Just do it.
See what happens. You land. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens. So, like, I would have preferred, because I mean, we've seen more. There's different moves that you could do where you don't just potentially land upside down like he did. But
I didn't like how you landed. It could have been more protected.
Yeah. But again, I know it's not like Warlow was looking out for himself. What they call it, he was going into business for himself. That's stupid. No, I understand.
I feel like, again, like it's probably like a little mistake wise. I feel like he let go of the powerbomb too fast, as in he should have let him go up a little higher so he could control himself better.
I just think he couldn't throw him from being on the ladder without falling. I think Wardlow was afraid he was gonna fall.
You know what? It could be that too, because he's not a big. He's a big guy. So him being
he's a giant man holding another big man on his. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at him.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
that's a little dangerous though.
Maybe a different move next time.
Yeah.
Maybe a different move.
But all he does is power bombs.
Yeah, I know.
That's what he knows.
I'm gonna. I said why I took points away though, and I'm gonna give it 3.75. I thought it could have been better than that.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
If it was shorter, that's what I think.
I'll say 3 because 1, I felt like the match was a little too long. 2, again, they failed on having these. There's a lot of spots there that you could have had, like a lot of face time between like Wardlow and Keith Lee and things like that you didn't capitalize on. I feel like there's a lot of things they could have capitalized on and did not use. So I'm gonna 3. I'm gonna give it 3. And I feel like the ring just looks like a big donut.
It's a Sonic ring, man. Come on.
It is a Sonic ring.
They know what they're doing.
Well, the brass ring, but it's a Sonic ring. AEW TBS Championship, Jade Cargill versus Ty Conti.
You know what? Nah, man. I thought they did their job at least on making some of the moments that are memorable. That kiss was awesome.
Yeah.
But as far as the match was, it wasn't that bad. Again, I feel like it's gonna be a little time or maybe just the right opponent for Jay to have that match that makes me go, oh shit.
They don't have that opponent yet.
But that's what I'm saying. Time.
Yeah.
I'm just speaking off of how I feel.
Yeah, 100%.
There's gonna be a little time till she has that match that goes, oh, she either because she's gotten so much better, which again I give her credit because she's not worse. She's getting better.
Yeah.
It's just she hasn't reached that level yet. But again, Tay is not there.
Yeah.
So you put two people who aren't quite there, and it's like you can hope for a miracle, but but you can't be mad when they give you a good match, and it's not like, oh shit, this was the best women's match I've seen. So it's like that's how I feel about it. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
I'm gonna go with 3 as well. I felt it was better than a lot of the Jade matches I've seen before. There was actually a fight, and also a fight feeling. I felt like Ty did her. I think Ty did pretty solid in this match, especially with her strikes and things like that. Some of her offense was good. Sometimes it was a little off, but I don't know. She looked like she went through Ash Wednesday and just came out in the ring.
I don't know what that's. I'm not familiar with like anything she's culturally into. I don't know who she looked up to get that from. That looked kind of like the girl from. Do you know that game, Hell's Blade? I think
that's what it reminded me of.
That's what I thought.
That's what I thought about too, and I was like, nah, I don't think is she a gamer? I'm not sure. I never see her play.
I have no idea. I mean, you could ask her. She answers questions.
Right, ask her. Do you play Hellblade? Did you get that from
most wrestlers? To be honest, most wrestlers, when you send them a tweet with a picture of the thing that they look like, they'll either send you a like or say or something. They'll say something.
I will send that to her today.
Also, I have to give credit for Jay's entrance because that shit was ridiculous.
Yeah,
that dude was killing it. Yeah. I'm just saying that was one of the best entrances they had in AEW. Period.
Yeah, again, I don't, and this is something I want to make clear. I have no hate for Jade Cargill. I just want her to get better. And I see the thing is that they have that Goldberg finesse on her, and I hate Goldberg. That's one person I hate Goldberg. So I just want her to get better, and I want her to succeed. And right now, I think right now, AEW kind of has a. I don't think they have they don't. I don't think they have an issue with her because they're gonna let her win streak go for a little while. I don't see no one beating her. There's no one in that roster right now I do not see beating her. Maybe for someone else's roster. Maybe like a Jordan Grace. Maybe like Deonna Purrazzo.
I mean, they going back and forth all the time. I don't say that.
All I said was, Jordan Grace doesn't want to fight. She wants to kiss, so.
Yeah, I mean.
She's like, we don't have to fight.
I want them to be happy. But please be happy on my screen so I can witness the happiness. That's all.
like I feel like there's gonna be that star that has to drop, or someone that they building to that star, and I do not see no one that they're building to that star. So Jay Cargill's gonna be winning for quite some time now.
I think if the closest thing I feel is like if Sheeta finishes up with that, because the thing about her character is that she's on the track of the main championship and she's not on the TPS championship.
Yeah.
So if she was to fight her for that, I would think she'd have a chance. That's about the only person.
Yeah. Was this better than some of the J Card match I've seen before? Yes. This was one of the better ones. But again, I like her. She has this the aesthetics. She has the look. She has the aesthetics. She knows how to sell herself. She just sometimes needs to stop talking. Please. Because all you do is say that bitch or your bitch and bitch. That's all I hear from you. Be more creative with your promos, I guess. And
women, stop disrespecting yourselves.
Stop
call each other something else.
They call each other bitch and they say they're the bitch. So I'm confused. What you want? But other than that, I think she has the aesthetic. She has the look. I just want her to get better. She's been training with Daniel Bryan, so that's a good sign of things that she's willing to learn. I like her personality outside the ring. Like I think she has a very good sense of humor, and she's very like a funny chick. Cause she does a lot of shit with Dan Helsing, and that at least she'd be catch me, and it makes me laugh. Mm-hmm. She's Jade Helsing, that's her name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they're trying to make a mixed tag team so he can make money.
I mean, get her unique face paint. Why not?
There you go. So I again, there's none against her, and I want to make it clear. I don't hate the girl. I just want her to be better. I think she has the ability, and I think she has the talent to get better. I just want to see her get better. Mm-hmm. That's all.
I will say. Oh wow, that's pretty funny. I would just say, yeah, I think she's showing progress. So I think that's
good. Again, she has I seen improvements? Yes, I have seen improvements, and it's little bit, but it's far between. But have I seen improvements? Yes, she has improved. CM Punk versus MJF dog collar match.
I thought the story of this one was actually probably better than the match, but not to say that the match wasn't good. But I thought score-wise, I'd probably give it a 3.75 because like they went for it. So that's what I like about it. But it just wasn't. It just didn't hit me as much as I thought it would.
My issue with this, because you are going into this match and you're strapped, like there was no like real like heat aggression against each other. When they were about to fight, they kind of just run into it as a regular thing. And there was like no aggression. There was no like fucking cursing each other or anything like that. There was like a level of so. And I'll give credit to Cody in ways in his matches. His matches looked like a fight. Looked like they were trying to kill each other. This match didn't really look like they were trying to kill each other. They were just trying to beat each other.
No, I feel like Punk was the one getting beaten.
Yeah.
To be honest.
They had their spots that did look like it, but there was times that I just felt like, again, like if you had this heated and salty rivalry going into it and y'all just walk around and tie up kind of thing, I have issues with that. And that's how kind of how I felt in the beginning of this match.
Yeah, I guess, but it heated up because he tried to choke that man to death. So
yeah, it had its moments though. Yeah, I'm gonna go 3.5. I never watched ROH back in the day, so his entrance didn't do nothing for me. So AEW Women's Championship match. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD versus Thunder Rosa.
This was pretty good. I thought, as far as wrestling, this was better than the last match they had. The only thing I thought was funny was that I said it turned into an evolution match.
Yeah.
It was just like interference,
Yeah.
just hitting that button over and over again. Interfere, and like it became tiresome.
Yeah.
See, I realistically, I'm of two minds about that because I understand that's a part of her character. So it's like at one point I expect it. On the other point, sometimes it's too much.
Yeah. I feel
so
like
you gotta thread that line, and I still think the wrestling in the match though carried the match like more than enough for me to not be like, oh, I'm not watching this. So like I'm gonna give it a 3.75.
I'm going 3.5. I felt like some spots were a bit sloppy. It was a good match. Like again, when you have the aggression of each other, like again, I don't expect you to tie up. I expect you to go and just start attacking. So, especially after the shit that she done to you, what threw me off this match and what took my momentum from this match was the tag match before this. Yeah, I didn't have to touch hands before this match. I felt like I could have did something for story-wise and then going into this match. But I did had a tag team that annoyed the shit out of me. So I was already like going into this like again kind of thing. So I feel like should not have them touch before this match. And I would have liked it more. There you go. So,
okay,
3.5. I don't like when they do that. When you're like, I didn't have to fight that day. Save it all for the pay-per-view.
I could do that. Yeah.
Next match, Jon Moxley versus Daniel Bryan.
I thought this was the best match of the show. Hard hitting, crab man stuff. You got your brawler stuff. You got your counter crab man.
Yep.
Because Moxley was showing I could do a little bit too.
He's a little crab man. He's a crab man with a leather jacket.
Yeah, I don't know why I could picture that.
I just pictured it
for some
too.
reason in my head it looks like Mr. Krabs.
A biker Mr. Krabs.
Mm-hmm. But no, it basically had everything I'd look for.
Yeah.
This one, I'm not familiar with his Ring of Honor stuff.
Yeah.
But this felt like a New Japan style Moxley match.
Yes, it did. 100%.
They were just going for it. They were hitting as hard as they could. The chest ripple from the chops and the punches and the kicks to the side of the head. Just everybody was going nuts in this match. Like I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And then Regal.
5, and then Regal on the cherry on top.
Yep.
Can I give it a 5.5? Can I give it say it's a 6?
You can do whatever you like.
So a 10. Excuse me, 10.
Yeah.
Honestly, and it's funny because when I think about who's had the best matches, it's in AEW period for me. It has been Daniel Bryan, it has been Malachi Black in some instances, and it has been Miro.
Yeah.
Period. And I think this might be the best match. I would say, like in all of AEW so far. I think so. I
really enjoyed this match. I think Daniel Bryan and Moxley really showcased. It felt more of a New Japan match than anything. Like I felt like this was a G1 match kind of style.
Yeah.
Like they beat the crap out of each other. A lot of and this is the kind of wrestling I like. I like technician. I like working a body. I like the going straight after that thing and trying to keep your opponent down. Trying to work things so your opponent can't do a certain move on you because you work their arm too much or things like that. I like things like that. I like that style of wrestling. And this is my style of wrestling. Like I like this is the match I was looking forward to the most of this card anyway. So I'm gonna go to 5. Like it was what I wanted. The ending, I was fine with the ending. People were complaining about the ending. I was fine with the ending. I saw where it was going, and he caught him off guard because he had locked in a choke, and he caught him off guard. So I was fine with that.
That was great. I've never seen. The thing is, you have to understand who Moxley is, and that's not something he does.
Yeah.
But that's something he had to do to win the match.
Yeah.
That's why I liked it. It's like he's not gonna always pull out a counter to a submission.
Yeah.
He'll usually get to the ropes, or he'll fight his way out, or he'll pass out.
Yeah.
but he wanted to win that match, so he had to find a way to outmaneuver the crabbiest of the crabmen. And you know what? God damn it, Jon Moxley did it, and I like it.
Yeah, I was fine with that. Like, it reminded me of well, I always go with Piper Brett when Brett reversed the sleeper hold. So he still had the sleeper hold locked, but he was pinned.
Mm-hmm.
So
but in a match like that, when you think about it now, it's like that's in character for Brett.
Yeah.
To outsmart his opponent.
Yeah.
That's not in character for Moxley.
No.
Outsmart and Jon Moxley in the same sentence?
No.
True. It's not. That's why but you understand why I'm saying it has so much more meaning.
Yeah.
And then again, the reason I like Bryan's matches is because even if he's having a match with a guy that's not on the same tier as him, he still is telling the story of the match, or kind of brings that out of the person he's fighting. So even if they lose, you usually see that they had to step up their game to even get to the level where they can get into that final part of the battle. That's what I like about his matches, period. Like him with Kenny and with Hangman. Like, Hangman has good matches, but Hangman has not had as good a match as when he fought Danielson. I just have to say that.
Yeah,
Kenny has good matches, but it's a certain type of opponent that brings him to that. This is the guy that New Japan wanted level. Yeah. And Bryan was that type of match. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I give it a 5. I'm just going to get a 5. This is my favorite match of the night. AHFO versus Darby, Guevara, and Sting.
Again, I thought it was all right. It felt more like a Rampage match.
Yeah.
Like this didn't feeling-wise. And especially coming off that last match, it wasn't firing on all cylinders. But the thing that made this match for me was Sting.
Yeah, Sting.
So I'm gonna give it a 4. Sting was crazy. Having the time of his life. Sting was like, you know what? If I don't live to see tomorrow, I'ma jump. At least I could say I jumped off this balcony.
Yep.
Bruh. So I'm happy for that. I'm happy to see Sting having fun. I don't know why Sammy and Isaiah tried to kill each other, but whatever.
That's what they do.
Yeah. But that's not gonna draw from my score. I think the most part of this match that kept me interested was the fun of it. So I'm gonna give it a 4.
I'll go 3.75.
Mostly for Sting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say mostly for Sting.
I'll go 3.75, and the Sting spot. I was like, Sting was just like, fuck it, let's go.
But it was just like the whole match. He just, him hanging around Darby really is like some old, like a dad that you find out he's got new young friends like that. What's your hobby? You find out your dad is hanging out at the skate park.
Yeah.
What?
His wife don't like it. Like, why do you have splinters on your back?
I fell.
Anyway. Yeah, Sting looks like he's having. That's one thing I like, the fact that Sting's in AEW. He looks like he's just having fun. He looks like he's doing what he wants. He looks like he has direction of what he wants to do, and he's just having fun doing it. He likes to be around the crowd. He likes to be with the fans, and Sting's just having fun.
I agree.
And then our main event was Hangman Adam Page versus Adam Cole.
And again, like I said before, no disrespect to Chubbs. It's just, I think the match didn't reach that exact level that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Where the story led to somebody pulling out something that they had to man, nothing's working. Because you know the interesting thing about Cole is? Cole is the rubber man, right? He's the guy that you do every move he kicks out.
Yeah.
It just is. You can shoot him and he kicks out.
Yep. So, kick out at you. He will kick out at you.
So I'm just saying, but he's but here's the thing about Chugs, I don't give him crap because he's proved it, because he's fought. You can look at his resume. What am I going to say? Right? So for that, it was a very good match. It was hard hitting. He tried to kill him, basically. But I still feel that the gear did not shift and go into that level where I thought that Hangman was actually in danger of losing. Yeah. For some reason, I just didn't think he was going to lose. You were saying, I think Cole's going to win. That was your pick. But I was like, Hangman's not.
Yeah.
So,
I did good for the most part.
The match didn't make me think he was in trouble. So that's what it was.
I think
But it was very good.
I think the picks wise, I think I did good for I think most of the matches.
I don't even remember.
Yeah, I was proud of like the last match I didn't get, and the HAFO one I didn't get.
Okay. Gotcha.
Those are the only two I didn't get, because the other one I just wanted them to win something, because I never see them win.
You're right.
But this match, I had the same issues with it. Like, it didn't hit that extra level. Again, and then this when it becomes like a spot fest and just like keep getting up right after like powerful moves and stuff like that, it loses the. Not even you guys don't even have like a stamina bar and shit. Like you're not even tired. Fuck, keep getting up. There's no like structure of them like getting hurt or being hurt and things like that, and that kind of throws you off, especially when it's this main event caliber match. You guys gotta sell more. You gotta like get the crowd to get you back up on your feet and things like that. And that's something that's lost in a lot of new wrestling, is the fact that they don't know how to get that crowd like to erupt to you to get up, kind of thing. And that's something that's lost in like title pictures wise and stuff like that too. Especially Hangman Page is the babyface. You gotta get that crowd to be behind you, not just get up real fast before the crowd even cheers. But yeah, I've seen better from Cole, especially in NXT. I've seen better from Cole. But again, like I said, the Canadian Destroyer that never pins nobody. Wherever he calls it, still don't pin nobody. It was a good match, but it wasn't like that great match. It wasn't that main event that I wanted. I honestly, you could have put Moxley and Bryan in the main event, and I would have been satisfied and happy with the show was over. This match didn't have to be main event.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that really did feel like that was the main event.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give this 3.75.
I'm gonna give it a 4. I still think it was very good, but again, I gotta knock the point off because it didn't reach the heights.
Yeah. Now we go to AEW Dynamite and Chris Jericho addressing Eddie Kingston.
Cheap bastard.
And now Jericho has a new group, the Jericho Appreciation Society.
I mean, listen, I'm not mad that he's a snake.
Yeah.
I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way. So I give him kudos for those points. I didn't see that coming.
I like the group.
Is Jake Hager still in that group?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just joined.
I don't like that group.
Fuck that guy.
No, I don't feel like that about him. I just feel like he's going to disappear in 2 more weeks, and you're going to be like, where'd he go?
Yeah, he's busy making his side money, and
I mean, he looks like $1 million, but like, bro, you ain't even out here throwing bodies around. Come on, man, do what you good at.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Think about it. How many people has he got to throw around when he's like gone like half the year?
Yeah, that is true. That is true. But 2.0 being with them, I actually like the group now.
Mm-hmm.
I like the people that they have in the group. I'm fine with that. And Jericho's ego, it will have a group called the Appreciation of Jericho's Appreciation Society.
This is true.
They almost hit Santana in the face with the bat though.
Who, Jericho?
Jericho almost did it. Like he caught himself. Like he I think he did, and he just like made sure he was okay.
Okay.
John Moxley. Next match was the AEW champion Hangman Page versus Dante Martin.
I thought this was pretty good. Good showing for Dante Martin.
It was a good showing. Good showing. Again, like just sell some stuff. Don't have to get some. I feel like they have to like count some seconds before they get up. Other than that, it was a good match. And Dante Martin was impressive and stuff like that. But he's going to go right back into the tag team division because his boy's back. So, but good outing. Good match. Moxley, Bryan versus their workhorsemen. Yeah, they died. They were killed.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, they're done.
It is what it is.
Pac versus Wheeler Yuta.
That was good. I mean, I feel bad. I feel bad. Wheeler always has to fight the angriest of the angriest people.
And coming off a loss too, he's angry.
Yeah, I know.
You had an emergency board meeting with the AHFO, and they kick out Matt Hardy, and then for the save, he had to do the thrust first before he made the save for his brother, but Jeff Hardy returns.
Jeffrey Nero Hardy.
Yep.
Yes,
he had
sir.
to dance too right before he came out.
Gotta show you, yeah. I still got the pelvic thrust and the 2 fingers.
Even though his brother's dying.
Yep.
I mean, lonely. Like he had to do it. Everyone that's talking about how they got the Hardy Boys theme. That song been a public domain song for like years.
It is free.
Yep. So they actually bought the rights of it though.
Oh, it's not free no more?
Nope.
Who, the Hardys had the Hardys on the song?
Khan bought the rights to the song. It's a contract. It's like, so for that song, it's a contract lease. So you have to I think they signed a 3-year lease on the song.
Oh, okay.
Of the album that's on, and there's I think 2 other or 3 other wrestling themes on that album that they bought the rights to.
Okay.
I think it was a Crash Holly's theme, and Hardcore Holly's theme is on there.
I like that theme.
So, yeah.
Does he have a kid that wrestles? Are we gonna see the son of Hardcore Holly or something?
I don't know. I have no clue if they had kids or not.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. There was a time when Hardcore Holly first got like bigger and buffer and put on those blue and black tights, and he was just stiffing people.
Yeah.
And power bombing people, and just I
angry.
think he was the one using the Alabama Slammer as his finisher. Yeah, he was one of my favorites.
He was angry
because he looked like he was just like, oh, they told me no in the back. Guess what? You gonna find out. They'll tell me no.
Wardlow's promo.
Good for him.
See, this is where I see.
I hated his shirt, but I thought it was a good promo.
Yeah, this is where I see MJF's gonna cost him the title.
Yeah, because he admitted I'm. Remember, this is the actual first admission of Wardlow that he's betraying MJF. He didn't say anything on the pay-per-view. He just did something. So now we hear the words, I don't want to deal with you no more. So.
FTR fired Telly.
That was interesting. But I saw why.
Yeah.
And that's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Because they want to go on a world tour. And to prove that they're the best tag team in the world.
And
they
asked him for Brett to, hey, Brett, what are you doing?
I would love it, but realistically, that man is not traveling.
Yeah, he'll do the big shows.
If they had him on a video screen, that'd be cool.
I think Brett will do the big shows because Brett's a big fan of them as well. I see.
He
likes them a lot, and then also during the Hall of Fame, they beat someone's ass for him. So, AEW Tag Team Championship, The Acclaim versus Jurassic Express.
I thought it was a good match, and I'm just happy the Acclaim actually got they shot. So there you go. Not bad.
Layla Hirsch versus Thunder Rosa. That was okay match.
That was alright. Yeah, not bad.
And then the main event was the TNT Championship match: Sammy Guevara versus Scorpio Sky. Scorpio Sky, the new champion.
The only thing I didn't like about this match it's the tale of Sammy's not stopping is what I didn't get, because it just kind of, I told you, Mark, like I didn't, as happy as I was for Scorpio to win because I think he's good, right, I just always feel like it just felt kind of meh because he never gets like a prolonged push. He won the Sonic ring and then like 2 weeks later it's like whatever, right? And I feel like this is kind of where it's gonna head with this. We'll see, right? We'll see. But I feel like the bigger thing was like they didn't even really go into the fact that Sammy was like fighting for 7 weeks with broken ribs. He's got like blood in his eyeball. Like the dude fell off a building. Come on, like that's my only real problem with the match was that he had a full and complete match. Like he has not been fighting hurt for the last month and a half. That's it. That's it.
Where are we going? Impact had a special this week. I watched half of it. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I will say definitely watch the PCO versus Jonah match. That match was crazy. Jay White versus Alex Shelley was an amazing match. I think that was like a 5-star match right
Was
there.
that last weekend?
Last Saturday.
That was last Saturday?
Saturday just passed.
You remember the... Wait, so it was yesterday?
No. During the pay-per-view. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
same day as Revolution.
You remember what the name of that one was? I don't know.
It is No Surrender. No, Sacrifice.
That was Sacrifice. Oh, the numbers don't lie.
I have the Impact Plus. So I can always give you that.
No, I just don't remember. I could watch it. I just didn't remember the name of it.
Oh yeah, Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
if you want to use it, you're always welcome to use it. But
okay.
we have the year paid for, so that's good. But yeah, that was an amazing match. Deonna Purrazzo versus Chelsea Green was really good as well. Mickie James,
She broke her arm.
Yeah, again.
Wait, she did it to her before?
No.
No. I'm saying in story.
Oh, story right.
To go with what happened for real.
Yeah.
Diana broke her arm.
Yeah. Knockouts World Champion Mickie James lost to Tasha Steelz. We got a new champion in Tasha Steelz.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Good for her. We got new tag team champions in the Influence. I was a little sad about that. I'm happy Emma got her title.
We did talk about this.
Yeah.
The aftermath. Did you get to watch it?
I got to watch most of it. I didn't get to see. I think the main event is the only thing I did not get to watch, which was Heath versus Moose.
Moose. Yeah.
I didn't get to watch that. I did watch the Jay White and Alex Shelley, and that match was fantastic. Like, if you did get to watch at least one match in there, watch that match.
Okay.
Also, shout out to Minion because I also remembered that I said I would review it, and we didn't get to review it. So.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot of wrestling, man. A lot of wrestling. We go into Impact Wrestling. Did you get to watch this week's?
Yes, sir. Good show.
Very good show. If you watch before the Impact, Havoc fought Jordan Grace. Really good match, and Jordan Grace took the win.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You have Josh Alexander kick off Impact. Happy he's back. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, he said he's officially signed back with Impact. And he still wants to kick Moose's ass and take his belt back.
There you go. And then that I think it's Revolution. Is it Revolution?
Is that the next one?
Their next pay-per-view, yeah.
Gotcha. And then I know he was not there alone for long.
Yeah.
Because Honor No More came out.
Yep.
And they talk trash, and then that set up for a match later on in the night because their GM was tired of him talking trash.
There you go.
And so he put what's the guy's name? Eddie Edwards.
Yep.
In a match against why am I blanking on his name? He was champion. Rich Swann.
Rich Swann. Yep.
And that was actually a very good match.
Yes. What else we got? We got Willie Mack versus Kenny King. It was a solid match.
Mm-hmm. I'm not exactly familiar with Kenny King, but it was actually
he's pretty good. We got John Skyler versus Crazy Steve with Ace Austin versus Ace Austin for the Rebellion. That's the next pay-per-view.
That was a good match.
Ace Austin wins. Ace Austin's always in the contention for the X Division title.
Yeah, I saw. He did this cool ass thing off of Madman Fulton's back where he did like a tag team. There again, Fulton was not legally in the match.
Yeah.
But he bent over and then Ace Austin did an action kick over his back. I thought that was cool.
Yeah. He like Ace Austin and Chris Bay, they always find their way into the X Division title picture. They are always in it. Where we got? We got Knockouts World Champion Tasha Steelz, Savannah Neville, and Knockouts World Tag Team Champions Influence versus Mickie James, Chelsea Green, and Inspiration.
That's a tough ass lady. Why is she still there?
Yep.
Go sit your ass down and let that thing heal. Stop.
Yeah, Mickey James, Chelsea Green, and Inspiration win that match. It was a fun match.
It was fun. Yeah.
Bullet Club addresses the Impact Zone.
I thought this was good because then Alex Shelley came out.
Yep, with the Motor City Machine Guns. I hope they stay. I hope Alex Shelley stays because then he disappears for a long time.
That's true, but I'm of two minds because I understand he goes around.
Yeah.
And like he doesn't just like stop wrestling. He like you just see him all over the place. So
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I'm looking forward to that. I think it's gonna.
I
be
like
good.
the promo because it reminded me of a New Japan but not of a New Japan promo. It reminded me of a promo of. You can tell that they had a relationship that it seems like based on being brothers.
Yes.
The way Alex Shelley was talking to Jay White.
Yeah, he trained him.
No, I'm saying, but you could hear the stuff that he was saying.
Yeah.
And so if you know that the stuff that they were talking about was real, it's cool to hear that said like in a promo that the way he was doing it. So I thought,
no, I agree. Cool. It felt personal. It felt like you felt like the realness into the promo, which is great. Mm-hmm. And that's something we always kind of want because it gives you a reason to like, okay, I want to see where this goes now.
Yes.
And I'm looking forward to that. Jay White, Chris Bay versus the Motor City Machine Guns. That's gonna be a good match.
Yes, sir.
And then our main event was Rick Swann and Eddie Edwards, and Edwards wins.
Yeah. Again, very good match. Very good match.
Yep. On No More, all celebrating in the end. Mm-hmm. I give a solid A. Like it was a lot of good stuff on the card.
Yeah, man, I might have to. Every match again, it's like even though I'm not 100% invested before I start the show, when I watch the show, keep you invested.
Yeah,
in all the matches. So like, all right,
they've been doing a very good job with that. They give you that that realisticness into it that makes you keep on and interested into the next show going. And Impact been doing really good with that.
Yeah.
I'll shout out NXT UK because Noam Dar versus I think it was Coffee, one of the Coffee brothers from Gladius. They fought for the Heritage Cup, and that was an amazing match. So check that out when you get a chance. Impact NXT UK does some great shit. And Brilliant Regal's son is wrestling, and he's actually pretty decent.
Does he have two? I heard he has two, and they're both in New Japan.
One is in NXT UK.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was in UK when while Regal was there. Yeah, he's in UK. When you see him, you could tell it's Regal's son. Yeah, when you see him, you'd be like, oh, that is Regal's son. He wrestles very similar to him too.
Gotcha.
We go to Friday Night SmackDown, and we had Brock Lesnar chasing fucking Paul Heyman. He looked like the Penguin.
Yeah, he did. Not gonna lie, yes, he did.
Yo, when he's Paul Heyman, I laughed so hard. I was like, why? It looks like he's wobbling. He's a weeble wobble.
Yeah. Okay.
That had me rolling. I like Lesnar. I like when he's actually invested into things, and he's always fun to have when he's invested. So. Yeah, cool stuff.
Yes.
Next match was Sheamus and Rich Holland with Butch versus Big E and Kofi Kingston. We had a really big scare in this match with Big E injury, taking a belly to belly from Holland, which kind of had him a little high on the belly to belly, which caused Big E to land on his neck, and which thankfully it's not as serious as it could have been. He does have fracture in his neck, and he'll probably be out for 4 to 6 months. But he's good. He's always in good spirits, and it's always beautiful to see the love that Big E gets backstage because everyone loves that guy.
Yes, sir. I'm glad he's okay. It was so quick too. It was just like, wow. I didn't even know what happened, but when I saw him hit the floor, I was like, that's not supposed to happen that way.
Yeah, so when I was watching it, it with Jackie and David in the living room, and when I saw it happening, I saw him like so when I saw the move going, I saw that move don't look right, And then I saw how big he landed. We were like, oh no, that's not good. And then David was like, yo, is that real? I was like, yo, he just dropped him on his neck. I was like, yo, that's not good. That's not good. And then I saw one of the people give the X for Big E, and I was like, oh shit.
Okay, I just know they tried. They did their hardest to not tell you nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I saw the little X from the side.
I didn't know anything. So I was like, when are they gonna say something? They didn't say anything. Wow, that's crazy. Okay.
Yeah. I kind of saw what they're doing for WrestleMania, but I'm not sure. I have a feeling it's still gonna happen with just Xavier and Kofi, but it looked like it was going to be a reunited New Day versus Sheamus and his Hooligans. That's what I'm going to name it. It's going to be Sheamus and his Hooligans.
This is what happens when you name Pete Dunne Butch. That's all I got to say.
And what are you doing, my boy?
Never would have happened.
He looked like the kid from Dick Tracy. The hat's too big for his head.
But he's just, like I said, if you had joined Big Boy's gang, that's what he would look like.
Yeah.
He gotta look like a character. Not a regular person.
Happy Corbin led a 4-on-1 ambush on Drew McIntyre, and still lost.
Yeah, I know. If you're gonna try to get him, try to get him. So I'm not mad at him. I'm mad he had his whack ass homies. He said they got beat up. So
you had Charlotte Flair promise to make Ronda Rousey tap out by the night's end.
I mean, he did. She did. The only thing I was kind of mad was like, if you're trying to get me to care, just resort to violence initially.
Yeah.
I don't understand why Ronda stood there and let her talk all that trash. Like, just hit her.
Yeah.
Because you know Charlotte will do the same thing to you. And then what happened at the end of the night? She tried to kill her again. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, they just make that lady look dumb.
Yep. Sasha Banks and Naomi defeat Natalya and Shayna Baszler.
It was all right. But once again, man, Natty can't win nothing.
Nothing.
Shayna just sit. Yo, you know what my favorite part of that match was?
What?
When they lost the match and Pat McAfee and Michael Cole was talking about them and stood up and looked down and Pat McAfee said like, "Hi guys, sorry you lost." I was like, damn.
We got Rick Boogs defeat Jey Uso, and now Nakamura and Boogs are going for the tag titles.
I mean, I'm not. Here's how I feel. I feel like they dropped the ball with Nakamura and the thing because this is what they really wanted.
Yeah.
I feel like it would have more meaning if they had initiated this type of thing a little earlier.
Yeah.
It's like 3 weeks before, and it's like, well, this feels last minute.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's it.
Pat McAfee brawled with Austin Theory. He kicked his ass.
Yes, he did.
Good for him.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And then our main event was Ricochet defeating Sami Zayn in his rematch for the IC title.
It was all right.
It was good.
It was all right.
First match was better.
There was a counter into a different variation of the Blue Thunder Bomb that I thought was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, the backflip one?
Yeah, because he tried to get out of it the last. He evaded one, and then he caught him with like that variation. I was like, yo, that's pretty sick.
They're good. They have good chemistry too. I like the first match better, but this was a good way to at least start Ricochet off in a good way for the IC title. Still your IC champ, Ricochet.
Yes, sir.
And then we got Charlotte Flair locked a painful submission on Ronda Rousey in the parking lot on top of a car.
Tried to kill her again. I thought she was going to get her revenge for the kick in the head. No, she just got beat up again. Yep. Look, here's the part that's funny. Is that realistically, I know if she wanted to, she could rip Charlotte's arm off. Yeah. But the fact that you just see Charlotte just beating the crap out of her, it just makes me laugh, dude. It's hilarious. It's like somebody beating up Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
It's like, but Brock Lesnar at any moment can stop you and rip your arm off and shove it up your ass.
Yeah.
But he's letting you beat him up.
Yeah. Ouch. Yeah.
So that's why I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but listen, they got something going on. At least there's a story.
Yeah,
You
at
know
least.
whatever.
What do you give Rampage? Yeah, SmackDown.
Solid B. Solid B. I
B?
mean, I'm very, very sad for what happened to Big E. But again, it was an accident. I can't fault 100%. Be like, well, they were going into the show and they were going to try to take out E this week.
No, never.
So like, that just makes me feel something, sad because I saw that happen.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was an all right show. Again, not the best. I told you I felt the Nakamura thing was late. Felt lazy.
Yeah.
And even that tag match that they were in, it wasn't even that great.
Yeah, I gotta be.
just go put it out there. Even the tag match that they were in wasn't even.
Yeah, I'm gonna go B. Some of the things weren't hitting. I liked it at the beginning. I liked it. Ricochet, Sammy, I thought it was good. Scare Biggie. That kind of just threw momentum off the show, but I'm glad he's okay. But it was just more like they're just rushing to get the last pieces of the WrestleMania. They got their main things focused, and then now's the dash to get the rest of the show done. And that's kind of what we're getting right now.
If this is basically like the lineup mostly for WrestleMania,
yeah,
you can almost see the difference in how you feel about how the work they put in for the stories.
Yeah.
Some of them have a hella work.
Yeah.
And are undeniably what you're gonna be wanting to see. The Edge stuff. You know what I mean? The two titles, like the main, like Becky and what work she got going for her ahead. And then Roman. Like you feel that work has been put in for a long time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And those are the most exciting. But then you see it's starting to shape up this week, right? For the other matches. And it's just like, I don't really care about Drew and Corbin.
Yeah, me either.
I don't care. You tried to make me care like for 2/3 of this entire thing. I don't care.
Yeah.
Nakamura and whatchamacallit was literally last minute. And it's like, you could have did work. You've been making those two guys a tag team for all this time.
Yeah.
With that man holding the IC title, and instead of doing that, you could have did work with the Usos. Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? And then now the New Day is not full. It's like, So
we'll see.
But you got Stone Cold and you got KO. It's like, okay, I want to see what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
So
there's some interesting stuff. There's
weird.
some things that issues as well. So hopefully WrestleMania lines up being good though. Last but not least is AEW Rampage. We kick off with Darby Allin versus Mark Queen.
You know, I thought it was a decent match. Like, it didn't blow me out the water. The thing I did like about it was some of the unique offense. So I'm not like I respect it for that. So
and then AFO came out and the Hardy Boys make their return.
They showed up on that ramp dancing.
Yep.
With them tight shirts on.
Yep. So Jamie Hayter versus Mercedes Martinez Dispensers.
I thought it was actually better. But it ended up the same way.
Yeah.
Like, it's just that faction, man. Those three women, they can't stop. Rebel, get down.
Yeah.
That's literally what it was. Like, it ended up like that again. Like,
Keith Lee versus QT Marshall.
I thought this was all right. I'm not mad. I'm kind of mad. I'm mad at Keith Lee. Why you had to do a man like that?
I wish he did more.
Jesus. All right. Look,
he
threw him across the ring. He threw him across the ring, and he did the. Well, he didn't do the spirit bomb. No,
I want the spirit bomb. That's what he was missing. I wanted the spirit bomb.
So, no, because QT was already dead.
No, he do that first, and then he'll do the power slam.
No, listen, what are you trying to do, man? Put QT out of business?
Yes.
Come on, stop it.
Yeah, and then at the end of the match, you have Ricky Stark and Powerhouse Haas jump Lee with a beautiful spine buster.
And I like the story continuing.
Yep.
I told you,
I'm
man.
actually looking
That's
forward
why
to
I
it.
thought.
Yeah.
But this is why I thought there was going to be one of them that was going to win, just because
Yeah.
I see the story, and this is one of the better stories I feel.
Yeah. I actually like the thought of Powerhouse Hobbs versus Keith Lee right now. Like that's gonna be a good match. And it's a good learning. It's a good big learning thing for Hobbs as well.
Yeah.
So I'm all for that. And then our main event was Swerve Strickland versus Tony Nese.
205 alumni.
Yep.
It was an awesome match. Good to see him back. I love Swerve's his theme.
Yeah.
Again, I said my only complaint was I could barely hear his lyrics because you could hear the chorus. So
yeah.
But again, so it was good.
Yep.
I like his presentation.
And what do you give Rampage?
I want to give it a B+.
B+. It was good. It was a good show.
Mm-hmm. It managed to be a good show with like not even trying to stack it with the A+ players. Like, I like it.
Yeah. So, last but not least, is the podcast we listen to. These gives you some podcasts we listen to that are actually really good, and we recommend you to listen. I like to I would listen to the Keith Lee on Talk Is Jericho. I think it was last week though, but I listened to it this week. Renee Parquette was on Ryan Saint's podcast, and I actually really enjoyed that conversation. Lita was on the After the Bell. That was a good conversation as well. There was another one I listened to, and I can't think of it. I think it was the Talk to Jericho one. No, it wasn't. DDP is on Talk to Jericho earlier this week. He was talking about that movie I was telling you about, Guardians of Justice.
Okay, gotcha.
And then and always shout outs to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. One of my favorite podcasts. They had a lot of news for the action figures this week, so definitely check them out. They also been airing their first the older cast on Tuesdays. So if you never listened to the past cast, like back in the day when they first started, they started airing them on Tuesdays.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. There was one more. I can't think of. I think it was Renee Parquette. It was a good conversation. I'll tell you right now because I just went to hers. Oh, Lindsay Dorado on Renee Parquette. That was actually a really good conversation. Because you never got to really listen to Lindsay. Lindsay talked clear English, and they never used that.
True enough.
He's Puerto Rican from fucking from like he talked clear English. I was like, how y'all never use that? And I knew the funny shit is I knew he talked English.
True enough.
Oh man, yeah, they you know what? They had some potential they could easily done. They could have had him go heel on Lucha House Party. They could have had Kalisto go heel and them to go at it. There was a lot of potential there with Lindsay Dorado. One thing Lindsay said that he was able to get that no one, the other ones weren't able to get. He got a match with Rey Mysterio. And Kalisto never got one, and that was a damn shame, especially with them two on the same roster for like 2 years.
That's ridiculous. That makes no sense.
That makes no.
Did Vince think they were gonna get confused? Which one is Ray?
Ray's very unique. You cannot confuse anyone with Ray.
They put all that stuff on Kalisto. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. So, I guess we wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. I am Mark the Mike. Follow us on Spotify. You could review our podcast. Give us 5 stars, or we find you. Just like Jay and Silent Bob. We'll go to your house. Find you. Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch TV. All Mark the Mike. I'll probably start my Twitch 3 days streaming. I'll probably do WWE 2K later on today, so check that out around maybe 5 o'clock. And check out our Hot Ones Challenge on YouTube. It's up now on Mark the Mic on YouTube, and it's also on Twitch as well, so definitely check those out. Watch us fight the bomb, because that one sucked. And follow Red Cyclo Inc.
Yes, sir. Follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclo Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify. And we got a WordPress, so check it out.
Yep. Peace out, laters, and always remember, follow the Chinkies.